bottom end on the mic just a little bit. One of the reasons is the slaves in Israel, the Israelite slaves, when they were taken captive as slaves into Babylon. You know what they said? They said, by the rivers of Babylon, we sat and we wept when we remembered Zion. Those that captured us required of us a song, but we hung our harps and we said, how can we sing the Lord's song in this strange land? And then the Lord showed me how amazing the African-American slave was, even more so than the slave that was taken to the Caribbean. He didn't hang his harp and created the largest volume of music ever created in the history of man by a race of slaves held in slavery. Awesome. And it was against the law to teach slaves how to read. So every preacher had to sing. Pastor Parkinson, every preacher had to learn how to sing. You know? And then they would put about 3 or 4 Bible stories in one song. You know? So that the preacher would get up and say, I got a home in that rock, don't you see? I got a home in that rock, don't you see? Between the earth and sky, thought I heard my Jesus cry. You better get a home in that rock, don't you see? Now poor man Lazarus, poor as I, don't you see? A poor man Lazarus, poor as I, don't you see? A poor man Lazarus, poor as I, when he died, he found a home on high. He had a home in that rock, don't you see? Now rich man Divers, he lived so well, don't you see? A rich man Divers, he lived so well, don't you see? A rich man Divers, he lived so well, when he died, he found a home in. He had a home in that rock, don't you see? And now God gave Noah the rainbow sign, don't you see? God gave Noah the rainbow sign, don't you see? God gave Noah the rainbow sign. No more water, but fire next time. You better get a home in that rock. You gotta get a home in that rock. You better get a home in that rock, don't you see?